Hey guys, before we get started with today's video, this is a final reminder to ask me questions for my 1000 subscriber special video. In that video, I'll be doing a face reveal and a Q&A. However, so far, only 12 people have asked me questions. And I would like to try and get at least 20 people asking me questions before I make the video. So once again, if you guys would like to ask me questions about anything you want, please click on the link in my pinned comment down below. Thanks, and on to the video. Hello everybody, it's me, Jones Jay here. Kansas City is the largest city in Missouri and is home to one of the most infamous airports in the country. Opening back in the 1950s, the MCI airport featured 3 terminals with an interesting thin C shape, built with the premise of only being a few steps from the entrance to your gate. While that design worked fine back then, the airport can be a nightmare post 9/11 security, with all the shops, restaurants, and other conveniences being on the wrong side of security. To solve this problem, city officials are building a brand new terminal from scratch that will fix the awkward layout of the existing airport. This is Kansas City's new $1.5 billion airport. Before we begin, make sure you are subscribed with the notification bell on so you can stay up to date on the latest architectural projects and statistics. In the 1950s, Kansas City was planning to build a new airport since the existing downtown airport was getting small. A site just north of the city away from the Missouri River was chosen in 1953, and the first runway opened in 1956. The airport was named Mid-Continent after one of Kansas City's former airlines. In 1954, TWA signed an agreement to move its overhaul base to the new airport. However, despite this, Kansas City's downtown airport still remained to be the main passenger airport. This became a problem since the site was cramped. Jets would have to make steep climbs and descents to avoid skyscrapers when landing and taking off, and there were doubts of the airport being able to handle the new Boeing 747. The final event that sealed the fate of the downtown airport was after a Continental Airlines Boeing 707 overran the runway while landing at the airport due to it being too small. In 1966, voters in a 24-1 margin approved a $150 million bond issue following a campaign to move the city's main airport to an expanded mid-continent, and the current terminals at the airport today were built in 1972. Many design decisions for the new airport were driven by TWA, which envisioned the facility as its hub, with 747s and supersonic transports whisking people from America's heartland to all points on the globe. TWA insisted on a drive-to-your-gate design, with flight gates 75 feet from the roadway and a single-level terminal that had no stairs. This design proved to not work though, since the thin design of the airport made it extremely difficult to fit in security checkpoints and a number of people that could fit on a 747. Shortly after the airport opened, TWA asked the terminals to be rebuilt to address these issues, but the Kansas City officials refused due to the expenses, so TWA moved its hub to St. Louis. Today, the airport design mostly remains the same, with the very inefficient thin C-shaped terminals. Many passengers who pass through the airport complain about the inefficient design and how there are very little conveniences on airside of security. To solve these problems, the airport must be rebuilt from scratch. In 2019, the existing Terminal A was demolished to make room for the new terminal, which will feature 39 gates and the ability to expand up to 50 gates if necessary. The new terminal will feature plenty of floor-to-ceiling windows to let in a lot of natural light, improved concessions, glass jetways, and a new 6,300 space parking structure. The new terminal is currently on hold due to the pandemic, but is expected to be completed in 2023. Here are some renderings of the new airport. Overall, it's a huge improvement over the old airport. In conclusion, Kansas City currently has one of the worst designed airports, so this new terminal will be a welcome addition for travelers to and from the area. Like most other airport projects, this terminal looks very nice and will definitely give travelers a great experience. Be sure to let me know what you think of Kansas City's new airport down in the comments below. Do you like it or dislike it, and why? Thanks a lot for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.